Hello, Aries. This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies for the upcoming week, break it down, and let you know how to navigate. Now, this video is intended for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you'd like to check out your other astrological placements, please check out my other videos. So this week is lovely. And the reason I say that is because Mercury is finally going direct. Venus is finally going direct. Wow, what a relief. Do you remember over a month ago, everybody said March is going to be the craziest month of astrology? Well, we've survived it. We've survived the retrogrades, the eclipses, and that doesn't mean we're out of the eclipse energy or the retrograde energy yet, but once those post shadow energies conclude, we have new things to look forward to, right? We do have a full moon in Libra happening at the end of the week as well. And that's all about partnership, peace, and harmony. Now, I have described the energies lately as being in a void, meaning, neither nor. We're not in the old, we're not in the new. So a lot of people have expressed that they feel emotional, restless, and even stuck. So we are shifting out of it. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So let's take a look at some overall messages. What energy are we stepping into at the start of this week? How have the retrogrades shaped our current mindset or emotional state? And here we have Raziel, Archangel Raziel. Inspiration, mysteries, Akashic records. Beautiful. Number 33. Okay. What is inspiring you right now? Archangel Raphael, love, healing, and miracles. Well, anything is possible. I want you to embrace it. And here we have Explorer. I've seen this card in many readings. The Traveler, the Wanderer. I love the idea of mysteries because the unknown, yeah, it can be a little scary, but it can also be exciting. The future can be really bright and lovely. It all depends on your perspective. And relationship repeat, shift, release, or enjoy. So you might have some decisions to make about a relationship, whether it's shifting, whether you need to release it, or whether you just need to simply enjoy what is. So let's take a look at some other cards here. We're going to use the tarot for looking at the mental clarity that is gaining or that's gained through Mercury retrograde ending. What insight or understanding is now coming through clearly after Mercury retrograde's confusion? Oh, the Five of Swords. Okay, well, I feel like there's like an image here of surrender, but at the same time, you could also look at it a different way here. I mean, headaches, everything being thrown at you, and you've kind of got to figure it out. But it also tells you to pick your battles wisely, let some things go. And with that, we have the Four of Cups. Well, there you go, over analyzing to the point of missing out on an opportunity, not seeing the cup, not seeing the opportunities to explore or to move forward. And with that, we have here the moon. Well, the moon is about purging, surrendering, and letting go. Maybe it's time to talk to the moon. Maybe Bruno Mars, the song Talking to the Moon, is something you enjoy, or just looking at the moon. I love looking at the moon. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually. But this also could be a reminder about the full moon Zoom. Actually, I didn't mention that on Friday, April 11th at 6 p.m. Eastern, we're having a full moon Zoom where we're going to discuss the energies of these retrogrades and, of course, the full moon in Libra and relationships. So the cost is $22. The link is in the description box below. Would be happy to have you. But the moon energy is letting things go. So maybe that's about releasing something, maybe in regards to a relationship. Well, there's the full moon in Libra. There's your sign. I feel like I've been saying this in a few readings. There's your sign to come to the full moon Zoom. Justice is Libra, equal giving and receiving, and balance. If you're not feeling balanced in your day-to-day, you've got to find a way to be more balanced. So this is the deck we're going to use for relationship or self-worth shift in regards to Venus retrograde ending. What lesson or realization has emerged regarding love, beauty, finances, or self-worth? And here we have the Page of Swords. Curiosity is a type of magic. It's okay to be curious. Absolutely. But be careful with any spying or observing, energetic chasing, focusing on somebody through social media, always looking at their posts or rereading old conversations. You know, that's what keeps someone stuck, especially if there's something to do here with relationship repeat. And with that, we have here the Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. You have all the tools. Okay. And with that, we have here the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Absolutely. Trust your intuition. But the thing about the High Priestess that I always want to note is that she's the keeper of secrets. She divulges information to you as you go, it doesn't get told to you right away. And also, it's the requirement of checking your work. The spiritual journey is not just, I know this, or it's an all knowing, or it has to be this, or this. There is an opportunity for growth and for change, and to learn along the way whether or not you were correct, or whether something shifted. And if it shifts, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And so this is the Emperor. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. It sure does. So the Emperor is Aries energy, and it's basically saying making some power moves in regards to your self-worth, self-value, self-respect, beauty, finances, whatever it may be for you. So this deck here, we're going to look at what to leave behind, what behavior, belief, or connection should be released as we move forward post-retrograde. Four of Wands, we want new beginnings. Leave the old so that you can have the new. Stability, ascension. There you go, the Chariot, moving forward towards your victory. I love this. And with it, we have here death and rebirth. Everything is screaming here new. Like, what new energy are you bringing into your life? What are you doing to bring in new energy? And Four of Pentacles. See, and there's the one card that says, I'm going to hold myself back. It's almost like somebody might be looking for a reason to hold back. So just be mindful. Four of Pentacles is all or nothing. Extremes of giving time, love, or money. Nothing is all or nothing. Okay? Meaning there is gray area sometimes. And sometimes it's not right, it's not wrong, but there's got to be an understanding that we can't be holding ourselves back. So let's take a look at what to embrace moving forward, what energy, opportunity, or mindset will support our growth in the coming weeks. In every video, I've mentioned how much I love this deck. I haven't used any of these decks in ages, and I picked this one specifically for the last energies because the colors are so nice on this groovy tarot, as it's called. And so here we have the Three of Swords. It's time for you to embrace moving forward from a broken heart, something that's hurt you. Because there has been a lot of grief in the air, and you've got to find your strength and your courage to move past that heartbreak, because it doesn't help you to be in heartbreak or sadness. The world, you got to let something end. Completion of a cycle. Go to the next level, to the next round. And there is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is all about nostalgia and childhood wounds. And I always say you can visit the past, you can't live there. But for some reason, there's this energy that's saying you've got to let go of the past, right? And so let's take a look at some last energies to navigate forward. And we have here Journey by Moonlight, believe in magic. So there's that energy about the moon, right? Full moon zoom. Purging, surrendering, letting go. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. If you're open, miracles can come your way. And we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Exactly. You're more powerful than you even realize. I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to join the full moon Zoom or do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing week.